In the quiet corridors of everyday life, a sudden turn can lead one into the depths of unimaginable terror. Today, we delve into the heart of what it means to survive the nightmare, as we explore the harrowing yet inspiring stories of individuals who have faced real-life horrors and emerged to tell the tale. Imagine waking up to what seems like a normal day, only to find yourself staring into the face of danger you never expected. This is the chilling reality experienced by countless victims who have lived through abductions, violent encounters, or catastrophic events. Their stories are not just tales of fear, but powerful testimonies of resilience, cunning, and the relentless will to survive. Consider the story of Emily, who was held captive for several days. Her survival hinged on keeping her wits about her and communicating with her captor in such a way that he saw her as a person rather than a victim. This psychological strategy not only kept her safe, but ultimately led to her release. Such acts of courage are not just spur-of-the-moment reactions. They stem from an acute awareness and understanding of human nature under duress. Moving from the personal to the more widespread during catastrophic natural disasters, communities often become both the victims and the heroes of their own stories, like the survivors of devastating hurricanes, who, against all odds, formed human chains to rescue stranded neighbors or shared scarce resources till help arrived. These stories remind us that mutual support and cooperation in times of crisis can turn the tide from despair to hope. But the struggle to survive doesn't end with escape or rescue. Many victims face ongoing battles, such as coping with post-traumatic stress, societal disbelief, or the challenge of returning to a semblance of normalcy. Here, the importance of community support, professional therapy, and personal resilience comes into play. Listening to survivors like Jake, who found solace in helping other victims, we learn that sometimes survival is not just about the act itself, but about the journey that follows. Experts emphasize that one of the most critical elements in surviving such nightmares is preparedness. Understanding basic survival techniques, being aware of surroundings, and having a plan can make a significant difference. Equally vital is the mental fortitude to stay calm and think clearly, even when the world seems to be collapsing around you. In closing, as we reflect on these compelling narratives, we find a common thread of hope and human endurance. Survivors stand as beacons of strength, testifying to the indomitable spirit inherent in us all. They remind us that even in the darkest moments, survival is possible. The tales they tell are more than stories. They are blueprints of humanity's capacity to face adversity and rise above it. So let us take these lessons to heart, preparing ourselves and supporting one another, ready to face whatever life throws our way. For it is not just survival of the fittest, but the survival of the bravest, the most adaptable, and indeed, the most hopeful among us.